Hey there, Twan here with some exciting news. As you might know, I'm going to Helsinki, the capital city of Finland, in September to record a whole bunch of interviews. Right now I have 10 interviews in the works, and in this video I'm going to reveal which people I'm gonna talk to and which interviews I'm going to record during my stay. But in order to make that happen, I need your help. As you might know, Muzikxpress is a passion project for me, which means I'm doing everything for this channel by myself. I don't have a team of people behind me that help me out with everything. So arranging, preparing, recording and editing, everything is done by myself. All of the 200 interviews which you can find on my channel, all done by me, which obviously takes a lot of work and time. I don't mind that, but yeah, keep in mind I have a full-time job and my spare time is very limited. And I also don't always have the energy to work on videos. So don't get me wrong, I love doing this, but I just want to let you guys know it's a lot of work. And besides time, another big issue that I'm dealing with often is money. Yes, I do get some advertising revenue on YouTube, but it's simply not enough to cover all of the costs that I'm making for trips like this. Besides all of the equipment, the editing software, I'm also dealing with the fact that traveling isn't really cheap these days. And yes, I can do my interviews via Skype or Zoom, but as I explained in the past already, that's not really my thing. I tried this in the past and I didn't like the result. So sitting down face to face with the people I'm interviewing is much nicer and the result is way better. So for my trip to Helsinki, I need your help. I'm looking for people who want to help me out with funding this trip. I already booked flights, hotel, I need transportation, and I might need to rent some equipment in Helsinki as well. So what do you get in return? Well, if you know my YouTube channel, you can see that there's already 200 interviews online. I spoke to legends such as Maxi Jazz, Armin van Buuren, Ferry Korsten, Oliver Leap, Paul Oakenfold, Matt Derry, Chicane, Solarstone, Lange, and the list goes on and on. For my trip to Helsinki, I have 10 interviews confirmed already, so I'm going to be very busy preparing all of those. So right now I'm going to reveal which people I'm going to talk to. First of all, I'm going to talk to Darude. Of course, we're going to talk about his massive classic Sandstorm. I think it has like 500 million Spotify streams. And I think the official music video has 300 million plays. I'm pretty sure you know that track, so it's time to hear the story behind Sandstorm. I'm also going to do an interview with Darude about Feel the Beat, another big classic he did. And I'm going to do another interview with Darude. I'm going to keep a secret what that's going to be, but that's also going to be a special one. Next one is Orchidea. In the past I already spoke to him about his classic Unity, but because of the 20th anniversary of his track Beautiful, I'm also going to sit down with him to ask him about the story behind that one. Then another classic which has an anniversary this year. This year it is 25 years ago that the Slošnik Luna classic Sun came out, so I'm going to do an interview about that one as well. Furthermore, I'm going to sit down with Mika Kuisma. He did a whole bunch of beautiful tracks, but I'm going to do 2 interviews with him. First about the Mika Kuisma track Orion and also about AR-52 Hibernate. And last but not least, something I'm very happy about, Super 8 and Tap. I've been talking to the guys for several years already to make this happen. And now I'm going to be in Helsinki. So yeah, this is going to be 3 interviews with them. First of all, I'm going to talk about Helsinki Scorchin. We're going to do an interview about Suru, and we're also going to do an interview about the story behind Elektra. Plus, you will hear more about 20 years of Super 8 and Tap, so a good reason to visit the guys in Helsinki. I also reached out to some other people. I'm still waiting for them to reply to me, so fingers crossed. Maybe it will be even more than 10 interviews. So yeah, but keep an eye on my socials, and in case something gets confirmed, I will let you know. So, as you can imagine, I'm very excited to make this Helsinki trip happen, and I would really appreciate it if you could help me out so I can cover the costs. You can donate via my PayPal, Patreon, or via Buy Me a Coffee. All the money will be used to cover this trip. Thank you all so much, I really appreciate it. And if I will get more donations, I will use those for a future trip to Germany. I already confirmed a few names, so more info about that hopefully very soon. Once again, thank you all for the support and see you soon. Bye bye.